Kini ang Division of Malaybalay City. Radio-based instruction, distance learning program. PALIMANI. 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 Kini madungog matag Biyernes, alas 10 sa buntag, paingon sa alas 12 sa udto, ug sa susamang adlaw, kini padayon nga madunggan sa alauna ngadto sa alas 3 sa hapon. Diri lang sa DXDB Radyo Bandilyo, PALIMANI. Tara, magminaw ta ug magtuon kita sa kahanginan. PALIMANI.
The Department of Education, Region 10, Division of Malaybalay City, with the full support of the City Government of Malaybalay and this station, offers a radio-based instruction for grade 10 science
with integration of Araling Panlipunan
and English, entitled Be Informed and Ready.
Good afternoon, learners and parents from DepEd Malaybalay, Valencia, and Bukidnon. I am teacher Steve M. Nolada.
And I am teacher Angeline B. De Los Reyes, your teachers on the radio.
Today, we will learn the following. First, the different processes that occur along the plate boundaries.
Second, how to use information from the news report, speeches, and informative talks in the conversation.
And third is the necessary things to do when disasters occur.
But before we start, prepare your paper or notebook and your pencil or ball pen. Look for a place in your home where you feel comfortable and safe. Then most importantly, prepare yourself in listening. Listen carefully, relax, and take down notes or details about the story.
If you have some questions or if you have something to share about our lesson for today, you can directly text us through this mobile phone number 0965-6027-138. Again, 0965-6027-138 for Globe and TM subscribers.
You can also message me in my Facebook page. Just search Teacher Angeline.
Or if you are watching live right now, you can message us in this Facebook page, DepEd Malaybalay RBI program, which you can see on the screen.
That's right. We will answer your questions and talk about your concerns later before we end our lesson.
So learners, are you ready to listen? How about you, ma'am? Are you ready?
Yes, Sir Steve. I am indeed very excited and ready to listen.
Oh my God, that's the spirit, ma'am. Okay, so here's our lesson for today, entitled
Be Informed and Ready.
In the modules that were given, the lesson in science focused on the tectonic plate movements, namely convergent, divergent, and transform fault boundaries. For the English, you have to focus on identifying the answers of the 5 W1H questions in use. These are what, when, where, who, why, and how. And of course, in Araling Panlipunan, it is about ikalawang yugto sa pagtugon sa hamong pangkapaligiran, which is the disaster preparedness. So, listen carefully to our session for today, and believe me, you will learn more about these concepts. Paano makaiwas sa COVID-19 ayon sa DOH?
Para labanan ang banta ng COVID-19 sa ating bansa, mahalaga ang kooperasyon ng bawat isa. Ang pananatili sa loob ng bahay ay isa sa pinakasimple pero pinaka-epektibong paraan para hindi kumalat ang virus. Kunwari, ikaw ang tuldok na ito. Malusog ka at malakas. Lumabas ka ng bahay. Ang hindi mo alam, may nakasalamuha ka ng may COVID-19. Tandaan, mahirap malaman kung sino ang may virus, pero madali itong maipasa sa iba. Pwedeng naipasa na pala niya ang virus sa iyo nung umubo siya o bumahin. O baka naman ay nahawa na dahil humawa kayo sa parehong bagay na kontaminado. Ngayon ay mayroon ka na rin COVID-19. Isa ka ng carrier na makakahawa sa iba. Dahil maaaring ilang araw pa bago lumitaw ang sintomas na ubo, sipon, hirap sa paghinga at lagnat. Pwede ring wala kang nararamdamang sintomas, ngunit nakakahawa ka pa rin. Pag-uwi mo sa bahay, maaari mong mahawahan ang iyong pamilya. Kasama na rito ang lolo at lola mo o ang mga magulang mo na may edad. Sila ang may pinakamahina na depensa laban sa virus. Ang mga may sakit sa puso, diabetes, high blood, at iba pang pre-existing conditions at mga buntis, mahina ang panlaban sa COVID-19. Kapag na-infect ang taong mahina ang immune system, posibleng magkaroon siya ng malalang karamdaman at kailanganing dalhin sa ospital. Sa patuloy na paglabas ng bahay at pagpunta sa pampublikong lugar, tinatayang maaari kang makahawa ng 3 pang tao at sila makakahawa ng mas marami pang iba. 20% ng mga nahawa ay maaaring maospital at dadami ng dadami ito habang mas kumakalat pa ang virus. Bukod sa dumaraming COVID-19 patients, marami pang ibang may sakit ang nasa mga pagamutan. Ang mga pasyenteng malubhang-malubha na ang karamdaman, hindi na maaasikaso. Wala ring lugar para sa mga pasyenteng may ibang karamdaman. Kaya nating iwasan ang patuloy na pagkalat ng COVID-19 kung iisipin natin ang kapakanan ng iba. Kailangan nating isipin at kumilos na parang bitbit na natin ang virus para hindi ito kumalat pa sa iba.
Nanay, I'm home. Mano po?
God bless you, anak.
Wow, you have a new plant again, Nanay?
Yes, it's Moonlight Caladium, anak. Your tatay is in the living room watching the news. Go and show your respect to him.
Tatay, where are you? I'm home. Mano po?
God bless you, anak. How's your day at school?
I had a very insightful and fun day, Tatay.
Oh, that is good that you are enjoying and learning at the same time.
Yes, indeed. I'll go up and change so I can help Nanay in preparing the food for dinner.
Okay, I'll be here watching the news if you need me.
Breaking news! A strong earthquake hits Mindanao. Philippine Institution of Volcanology and Seismology or PHIVOLCS confirms that a strong 6.1 magnitude earthquake hits Mindanao today, July 23 at 3:38 in the afternoon. The epicenter of the said earthquake is at Coronadal South, Cotabato. Several buildings were reported to have collapsed while others gained minor to major damages. Rescue, inspection and monitoring of the affected areas by the respective Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council along with their LGUs is still going on.
While having dinner, Tatay is thinking of the breaking news.
These recurring earthquakes here in Mindanao is very alarming already.
That is true, Tatay. We cannot predict such disasters. We must prepare for the worst. Oh God, may it not happen to us.
I agree with you, Nanay. We have to prepare to be safe at all times.
So what should we do, Tatay?
We should identify the hazardous places and objects inside and outside the house.
Meaning, inside the house, we should secure heavy objects like bookcases, the refrigerator, television, and other objects that hang on the walls. Breakable objects must be placed on low shelves.
Do not forget to practice duck, cover, and hold. If you're near the table, go under it to be safe from falling objects. Only get up when the shaking stops.
Nay, Tay, I think we should make a family disaster plan in case we get separated during earthquakes. You know, I might be in school if that happens. Or Tatay is at work. Or Nana is doing the groceries.
Yes, anak. We cannot say when that will happen or where we are if it occurs.
So, what's our plan, Tatay?
In case we are not at home during an earthquake, we should meet up at the provincial capital grounds because it is an open area which is the safest place in the city. Only proceed there once it is identified that it is already safe to leave the place you're in. And keep your cellular phones with you always so we can contact each other.
Okay, Tatay.
If we are all at home, I suggest we go to the barangay plaza or the nearest open space around us.
We should prepare go bags so that we'll just have to grab it on our way out.
Yes, go bag includes food and water, flashlight with spare batteries, extra clothes, important documents, money, list of contact numbers of our relatives from places outside the city, first aid kit, and of course a whistle.
Good! Then, let us prepare it after our meal.
After dinner, Myla and her parents gathered in the living room to prepare their go bags.
Where is the flashlight, Nanay?
Here, Tatay!
We can use the flashlight if it's too dark to see. Blackouts may happen, and it can also be used in signaling if we needed rescue.
Here's bottled water and food, Tatay.
Each of us should have enough food and water to survive for 3 days.
Why for 3 days, Tatay? Isn't food for a day enough?
Anak, during disaster, help from LGU may take 3 days to arrive. We must secure enough to survive until it reaches us.
Yes, and here are the important documents that can be used to determine our identity.
Now I understand. I believe I have everything that is needed.
Good. Now, let me put this near the doorway so we can just grab it whenever we need to go already.
Now that we are set, let's all prepare for bed. It's already late.
After the family gathered the things they needed for their go bags, they went to sleep.
Tatay, the house is shaking!
It's an earthquake!
Duck, cover and hold! Myla, keep talking to me!
Nanay, I'm scared! I'm under the table!
Stay calm, anak. We are here. Don't move from there. Wait for the shaking to stop before you go, okay? It already stopped. Nanay, Myla, let's get up and go out safely.
The family got up, grabbed their go bags, and went outside of their house. They directly went to the barangay plaza.
Praise God, we are all safe.
Good evening, everyone. We are from the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office. Please stay calm. We are already assessing the situation.
Sir, can you please enlighten us on the cause of the earthquake? It has been happening a lot lately.
The assessment on the exact cause is still ongoing. But let me tell you this. Actually, there are two sources of earthquakes, man-made and tectonics.
I understand man-made, sir, but what do you mean by tectonics?
Okay, everyone, listen. Ground movement is one of the results when tectonic plates move.
Can you please explain to us, sir, how tectonic plates move?
There are three types of tectonic plates movement. First is convergent boundary.
What is convergent boundary, sir?
Let's say that your hands are tectonic plates. When you face your palms downward and move them towards each other, after the fingertips touch, you will notice your fingers will rise. This upward movement is the formation of mountains.
So the ground shakes the moment the two tectonic plates collide?
Exactly, ma'am. Now, from the palm face down position and your fingertips touching, try moving them away from each other. This movement is called divergent boundary. Reefs, valleys, oceanic ridges, and volcanoes are the geographical effect of divergent boundary. Additionally, every time the tectonic plates move backward, earthquake is experienced.
I understand now. But what about the third type?
The third type is called transform fault boundary.
Ah, I know what transform fault boundary is. That was our lesson in class yesterday.
Oh, Myla, that is good to know. So, what did you learn about transform fault boundary?
My teacher demonstrated in the class how transform fault boundary moves. She placed two blocks of wood beside each other as a representation of two tectonic plates. She moved two blocks in opposite directions while rubbing against the side of each other. This rubbing of the sides will cause shaking of the ground called earthquake.
Indeed. Very good, kid. You listened very well in your class.
So, meaning, sir, there are three types of tectonic plates movements that causes earthquakes.
One is convergent boundary, then there is divergent boundary, and transform fault boundary.
Yes, although I just want to be clear. Earthquake is only one of the effects of these tectonic plates movements.
Thank you for all of that information, sir. Now, we understand it well.
Sir, the area is clear, secured, and safe. They can now go back to their houses.
Thank you for the update. So, everybody, you may now go home, but please remain calm for tonight, but prepare for possible aftershocks.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir. Stay safe.
And to all of you too.
We hope that you learned a lot from our session. Just a short recap. Earthquakes can be caused by three types of tectonic plate movements. Convergent boundary is the movement that creates highlands, and divergent boundary created the cracks or gaps between the land, which we call valleys, reefs, or ridges. Then lastly, we have the transform fault boundary, wherein each sides of the tectonic plates rub on each other as they move on different direction. These movements causes earthquakes. And considering that we know that disasters are unpredictable, staying informed through the news is a must. Which is why we need to know the 5 W's, 1 H questions that the news contains. These are the what, when, where, who, why, and how. And if you are updated, you must be always prepared, and this is where disaster preparedness comes in. Disaster preparedness consists of steps that must be observed and practiced before any calamity to ensure safety in case it happens. This includes communication plans, layouting the house and workplaces, and preparing go bags to ensure survival.
There you have it. You just heard a recorded lesson about the different processes that occur along the plate boundaries, using of information from the news report, and how to be prepared and ready when disasters occur.
Yes, Sir Steve, specifically on being well-informed, prepared, and ready when the disaster occurs.
Exactly, ma'am. We hope that our grade 10 learners who are listening right now learned a lot from our lesson for today. Time check, it's already 1:27 in the afternoon.
So, time for us to check our messages for questions and queries about our lesson. Again, you may send your message through our text line 0965-602-7138. Again, our text line for your messages 0965-602-7138.
Or if you are watching via Facebook Live right now, you can see the details on the screen. You are still listening to PALIMANI, a school-on-the-air radio-based instruction for grade 10 learners, happening every second and fourth Fridays of the month at 1 to 1:40 in the afternoon.
So, while waiting, Sir Steve, sa mga messages sa ato ang learners, no?
Okay, ma'am.
So, let me ask you,
Okay.
Sir Steve, ano ba yung pinaka-nagustuhan mo mula sa senaryo?
Yung nagustuhan ko, ma'am, sa scenario, yung sa episodes na pinarinig sa atin.
Yes.
Okay, yung nagustuhan ko yung pagka-alerto. Yung pagka-alerto
Tama.
at pagka-well-informed ni tatay, di ba?
Exactly, yes.
Yung nasa scenario, yung readiness sa, tapos may pinakita niya yung responsibilidad niya bilang tatay. Kasi pinakita yun talaga pinakita niya talaga yung pagiging haligi niya sa pamilya. Tama ba?
Tama.
Okay. So, saludo po ako sa lahat ng tatay dyan na nakikinig at nakakita po nito sa aming live ngayon sa Facebook. Saludo po ako sa inyong lahat.
Ako naman, Sir Steve, yung pinaka-gusto ko si nanay dun sa storya. Yung pagiging prepared niya
Yes.
sa panahon ng sakuna.
Tama.
Diba? Yung naka-prepare na ang lahat ng gamit na dadalhin nila kapag mayroong kalamidad na mangyayari. So, importante talaga na sa bahay natin, mga bahay natin, meron na tayong go bags, 'di ba?
Yes,
Kasi
very good.
ang mga kalamidad ay hindi natin na i-expect kung kailan mangyayari, 'di ba?
Tama, ma'am. Exactly, ma'am. Tama yan. Dapat ready tayo. Meron tayong inihandang go bags. Gaya ng sinabi ni ma'am, dapat meron tayong go bags kasi hindi natin nalalaman kung kailan darating ang sakuna or kalamidad.
Sir Steve, ano ba ang laman dapat ng mga go bags natin?
Dapat ang laman ng mga go bags natin ay yung ready to go na. Yung ready to cook.
Yes, like canned goods,
canned
right?
goods, very good. Canned goods like lighter or flashlight na kasi
Yes.
gagamit. Pito, kagaya ng
Oo. Pera.
pera, very good.
Oo,
Yes.
So, dapat may savings
Damit,
tayo.
di ba?
Oo,
Damit.
damit, pagkain, bigas, at iba pa.
Tama
So,
ka dyan,
may
ma'am.
mga mensahe na ba tayo dyan, Sir Steve?
Okay,
Tingnan
titingnan
natin
natin.
ang ating
Okay.
chat box kung meron na ba.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Shout out nga pala sa mga teachers sa Kanayan Integrated School. Kaganina, Sir Steve, before ko nag-anhidri, kusog kayo ang ilang speaker.
Wow.
As inaminaw ang tanang teacher sa Kanayan Integrated School. Apil ang community makadungog yun.
Wow.
No? Salamat kaayo sa ako mga kaubanan di sa Kanayan Integrated School.
kanang ginatawag, ma'am, nga grabe ang suporta sa ato mga
Exactly.
teachers kaning nga programa sa RBI sa Malaybalay City, di ba?
Yes.
So, shout out din to all Apo Makoti National High School students and teachers who are actively listening right now. Hello naman, di ba?
Yes. So,
Kasi nakikinig sila doon ngayon kahit radyo lang yung kanilang ginagamit pero todo suporta sila sa programang ito.
yes, tama. Okay. May mga mensahe na ba tayo?
May mga mensahe na ba tayo? Okay.
So again, our program, you will hear us every second and fourth Friday of the month at 1 o'clock to 1:40. So that is for grade 10 episodes. Of course, din lang sa inyuhang paboritong istasyon, DXDB.
Okay.
Radyo Bandilio. Yeah.
Tama ka dyan, ma'am. Alright, so meron ba tayo mga
Sa ating text line, ating
titingnan natin yung
balikan.
ating cellphones? Baka meron na tayong text message, ma'am?
Yes, again, our text line for this afternoon for grade 10 episode is 0965-602-7138. Pwede mo mag-text, ayaw lang mo tawag.
Okay.
Pwede po mo mag-chat. Live ta karon sa atuang DepEd. Atuang page, Facebook page.
RBI Malaybalay program. Okay? Do we have
Yes.
questions?
So, that's it. Thank you kayo sa inyong pagpaminaw.
Okay, sa
Learners and parents, of course, sa DepEd, Malaybalay, Valencia, and Bukidnon.
Okay, from Hannah Daniela. Okay, nakinig si ma'am dahil nasabi niyong convergent, yung three types, di ba? Three
Oo.
types of, yes, plate tectonics.
Yes, you can
Okay,
you can ask
convergent,
questions.
Divergent boundary at saka transform fault boundary.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
If you have no questions, pwede mo mag-share sa inyong learnings for
Okay.
this episode.
Shout out to all the teachers from Malaybalay City National
So,
High School.
San Jose.
San
Hello
Jose,
sa mga
hello.
teachers.
Okay. Ma'am, meron din akong karagdagan. Yung nagustuhan ko din sa episode, yung pagka-aktibo ng neighbor, 'di ba? Nakita mo ba 'yun? Yung sinabi niya sa kabila ng dako ng kalamidad, kabila ng kaniyang pakikinig na naisulat pa niya. Okay?
Oo,
Naisulat pa niya ang tatlong types ng paggalaw ng lupa, 'di ba?
Oo. Yung isa naman, yung anak na si Myla, nako,
Yes.
napakabait ng anak na yun.
Very good, tama.
At napaka-active sa pakikinig sa klase, sa bawat leksyon. So sana naman ang ating mga learners, lahat ng ating mga learners ay kagaya ni Myla, right sir?
Yes, exactly ma'am. Kasi kapag tayo ay nakinig sa klase ng mabuti, meron tayong matututunan.
Okay, so yun. Sir, we have question from our live viewer. Unsay divergent, sir? Sir Steve, unsay divergent?
Unsay kalahian sa convergent boundary at saka
divergent
boundary.
Yes.
Convergent boundary is the movement that creates highlands, and divergent created the cracks or gaps between the land.
Okay, very well said. Thank you, Sir Steve.
Alright.
Napaboy mga question diha.
So,
Sige, share.
So meaning
your
yung
questions.
convergent ma'am is constructive. Yung divergent naman is destructive. Yun yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we know. So, meron pa ba? Sa ating text line, wala pang nagte-text.
Thank you.
No?
Thank you, Easy Geldor. The
The second.
Okay. Thank you for asking. Okay? Thank you for your question.
Okay. So, again, our text line sa mga wala naka-live stream karon 09 650 again 0965602738.
For Globe and TM subscribers.
Okay, so before we end our episode for this afternoon, amo nang ning ipaabot sa tanan no ang mga angay natong buhaton kung naay linog, no? First,
Una, kung mabatian na ang pag-uyog sa yuta o linog, kamang adto sa ilalom sa malig-on nga lamisa o guniti ang mga tiil niini. Gitawag usab kini og drop cover and hold.
okay, so ikaduha, pamatia ang aftershock, mag-ihap og 60 ay hamulihok, magbantay sa mga butang nga mahulog.
Ikatulo, isiguro ang kaugalingon og aduna ba kay samad o injury.
Okay, og ikaupat natong timanan hinahinay sa paggawas kung naa sa sulod sa establishmento. Gamiton ang hagdan og dili ang elevator.
Og ikalima, adto sa luwas og luag nga lugar og adto sa designated evacuation area.
Okay, kini nga pahimangno gikan kini sa City Government of Malaybalay ug City Disaster and Risk Reduction Management Council sa Malaybalay City. Okay, learners, let us never forget that earthquakes do not kill people, but what kills people are lack of knowledge, preparedness, and practice. Make sure to be well informed and ready.
Also, let us always remember to obey and respect health protocols, especially during this pandemic.
It's a great day, isn't it, Sir Steve?
Yes, ma'am, indeed.
Yes, may God bless us all. Be with us again next time.
Same station, same time, and same voices. This is Teacher Steve M. Nolada.
And this is Teacher Angeline B. De Los Reyes,
Your teachers on the radio,
saying, be informed and ready.
You have just heard a radio-based instruction program, PALIMANI, which means listen, that was prepared by the teachers in junior high school with the support and technical assistance of the following.
TXIQ 106.3 FM, Love Radio, General Manager, Armando C. Binabaye.
Miss Sheila May Mandiala Galudo, aka DJ, Lola, and staff.
DepEd Malaybalay City Icon Band.
Elementary and secondary school principals.
Personnel and staff of School Governance and Operations Division.
Learning Resources Management Division.
Curriculum Implementation Division.
Dr. Aliena S. Dahay, SESE, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent.
Dr. Victoria V. Gazo, SESE 5, Schools Division Superintendent.
Division of Malaybalay City, Region 10, Department of Education.
And this station, DXDB, AM 594 kHz, Radyo Bandilio.